In 1959, I was at home minding my own business when suddenly there was a knock on the door. When I opened the door, it was Mr. Ernest Council, the insurance man. I had seen him around the neighborhood, but I wouldn't say we were friends. He told me that he was starting a church and asked if I would help, though I had never been involved with creating anything besides my two children. I told him I would help him start the Truth Memorial Baptist Church. I wasn't raised in the church. Sometimes I would go one Sunday, then skip the next 2 or 3. Or I would go to Cornerstone Baptist Church with my Aunt Edna when she asked. Needless to say, I never had a real relationship with God. Helping Reverend Ernest Council build Truth Memorial Baptist Church drove me to be committed to not only a particular church, but more importantly, being under the Word of God consistently drew me closer to God. Once I started my relationship with God, we have been together ever since. Reverend Council was quite busy in his member recruitment. Our meetings were held in the home of Mr. and Mrs. Woodson, who lived on Marion Avenue. As the church grew, we moved from Marion Avenue to Jefferson Street to the home of Reverend and Sister Council. Their home was renovated so that the church was operating on the first floor, and Reverend and Sister Council lived upstairs. In order to support the church, I used my hobbies such as making hats, centerpieces, and wedding veils. As founding members, we all pledged money, raised money, had programs, banquets, and even borrowed against our homes. We also sold dinner on the weekends, and I was always there preparing and cooking food. Walking by faith, we helped raise enough money to finally move into the former Acme Market located right here at 1540 North 56th Street. I was and am a faithful member, being committed to God and joyfully laboring in the church. Even though I did not grow up in church, once I got a taste of working in the vineyard, I became a part of everything. At first, there were only a handful of us in ministry, but throughout my time at Truth Memorial, I have served on the usher board, senior choir, gospel choir, as a deaconess, on the missionary board, evangelism team, Bible training union, and a Sunday school teacher. I raised my children, grandchildren, and great-grands in Truth Memorial Baptist Church. I have mothered many children during my lifetime and have ministered to them all, admonishing them all to come to truth and turn their lives over to God. That God-sent knock on the door changed my life. One of my favorite sayings when I am asked about my beloved church is, God planted me here at Truth Memorial Baptist Church, and that's where I am going to stay.